Hello everyone, it is August 4th, which is not generally when I do a fan art stream, but it's been quite a while since I have, so it would be, Jesus Christ, the art that I already have pulled up. You guys will see it in just a moment here. Hello, it's me, says Dingo. Normally these things would happen on the 20th or sometime around the 20th of every month, but it's been quite a while since I've done one, so that's why we're doing it on such a strange day. How are you guys doing? You guys having a good time? Are you ready to see some fan art? I'm pretty ready to show this off. There's a lot of pretty good stuff here. By pretty good, I mean very good. It's all excellent. I'm looking forward to it. So let's go ahead. Let's pop this shit up on the screen. And here we... Jesus Christ. This is really good. This is really good. I'm not gonna lie. You must have put a lot of time into this. I can genuinely see that you put a lot of time into this. Now keep in mind, I don't quite know who did all of these. I can take a guess, usually. Actually, I probably couldn't anymore. I used to be able, because I would do this every month, I used to be able to, you know, immediately know whose fan art is whose, but it's been quite a while. So, I got my takeout and the house to myself. My ass is ready, says Becca. That's good shit. That's good. I'm glad that you're ready. So this is fan art of a fan fiction writing that I made, which is fantastic. Let me zoom in so we can see this in grander detail. Dunkin' Donuts fries. You know what's funny? You straight up drew them. Did you use a picture? I doubt that you used a reference image. I doubt that you would put enough effort into doing that. But this is good. Also, this hand is not correct. There is no... You did that on purpose, right? Because there's no way someone could hold a Dunkin' Donuts fry with their hand like this on the right side. So, sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts. My girlfriend got me a new pupper. Oh, that's adorable. What kind of pupper is it? Tell me in the chat while I analyze this fucking image. I love the fact that the hand is backwards. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know what Giorno's doing back here, but he needs to throw this shit away and get some of this. Because this is where the good shit is. This is the good shit. So if you guys haven't seen my, even as your eyes, I fucking hate you, Joseph. If you guys haven't seen my sublime writing of a fanfiction, I wrote a Joseph X Caesar fanfiction, and I don't want to spoil any of it for you. For those of you who've not seen it, I think I threw it into my Patreon readings playlist. So if you guys want to go ahead and look there, you can watch it when you get the chance. I don't want to spoil what happens, but you should probably pay attention to what that baby looks like. Because there's a special guest in the middle of it, which is good. So let's go on to this next one. What is this one? This one is... What was this? Okay, unknown.png. And this one is CGS billionth of the fixing. Okay, let's zoom out so we can see the whole thing. This is really fucking good, dude. Got any name suggestions for the pup? You know? I can give you tons of name suggestions. Usually I just pick Warcraft names or video game names. Illidan's a pretty good dog name if your dog is a boy. It doesn't quite work if it's a girl. This is really fucking good. That's some good shit, says Capra. That's Rin's. Yeah, you can tell it's Rin's art. Rin's art has a distinct... I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Rin's art always has a very distinctive feel. You know? It's always got that kind of, like... You know what it looks like? Rin's art always has that look like it's art for Warhammer, and it's supposed to be like one of the Chaos Gods, right? Like, it's supposed to look like some Chaos God shit. That's what all of Rin's art looks like. All the ones that, you know, they've posted on my fan art section. It always has that sort of weird corruption to it, which makes sense. And works very beautifully because my name is The Corrupted Gaming Show, so that makes sense. Rin got that style that's, says B-Roy. It's very good. I do like it a lot. I do really like it a lot. I do like the hair. I like the hair and the very... It looks like an old man. It's got the old man hair and the old man, like, you know, balding on the top. It looks good. Fan art stream, what year is it? 2018, my dude. It's been quite a while since I've done one of these, because I like to accumulate fan art, so it's good that we've been able to get some big forehead boy. She puts a lot of effort in. Yeah, she does. She puts a lot of effort in. It's good. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there is some distortion going on down here, which looks pretty cool. It's not really... I guess it is up here, but it seems to be focused more around these electronic doodads, which is pretty rad. So, it's good. I like it a lot. It's very topical. Also, Jesus Christ, what is my family talking about upstairs? They're loud as shit right now. I don't know what's going on. This is very topical because I've been working on some... And let me pull it up, actually. As you guys know, I have this that runs on the stream. It's underneath basically everything that I'm doing all the time in case in case the game crashes or something happens and I need to, if I gotta open up a file on my computer, I'll throw this up there. So I've been working on a few more so that it's not just the fire. So if there'll be a few other animation type things like that you guys will be able to see. I'm working on there should be like 3 or 4 in grand total, and they're all of my logo, so it's really cool to see stuff of my logo, because it's very topical. And who could it be? This art, it's so I don't know who drew this. I don't know. No crackling this time. No, instead we have the Divinity soundtrack. Let me know if it's too loud. I can also turn it down. Will we get an ooh corrupted gaming logo? Sort of. I mean, I did one that was described as, when I showed it to my partner, they said I like this one a lot because it's really gay. So I mean, I guess it's gonna be ooh because ooh is inherently kind of gay. So who could have whomstinted drunt this? I don't know. It's that guy, Domingo. Fun fact, random fucking mini story. When I was in 7th grade, they started making everybody take a second language as a course in middle school. And I took Spanish, and I was in class, and one thing they would do right at the beginning is they would give you a Spanish nickname, and this one kid, Matt, who was really boring, but he had like a million friends, even his friends called him boring. He got the nickname Domingo, and everyone called him Domingo for like 4 years after that. Nobody called him Matt because Matt was such a fucking boring name, and Domingo was at least moderately interesting. Hello, sorry I'm late. Well, you don't have to be sorry, but welcome. So there we got Han Tono and Princess Stefan. Very good choice. If I was gonna shoot first, I'd want to... Ooh, gun brand gun. That's my favorite gun brand. That's my favorite gun brand. I'm only using gun brand guns for my cosplay, for my Witch Hunter cosplay. I do like this beautiful Stefan. Stefan is busy right now. He's at a furry convention in Florida with his lovely fiance, and he messaged me this morning very vaguely telling me he got me some sort of furry gift. So the last time he got me a gift from a furry convention, it was a little badge that you put on like a lanyard, and it says it's in red and white, and he got it from the alt-right furry section, and it says make the furry fandom great again. And it's fucking wonderful. I love it. So I'm sure whatever he got me this time is gonna be good. Oh, this is great. I love my very pointy fingers. I love that I look like I'm some sort of gremlin, because I am. I'm legitimately, basically a gremlin. I had a girl name herself Dora in Spanish class. We didn't get to pick the names. We did not get to pick the names. We were given our names by our teacher, and we just pulled it like out of a hat. She had like a bajillion nicknames written down. It sucked. I don't remember my name, actually. I legitimately don't remember my name at all. One thing I do remember is that teacher once told a story about how her very first time teaching a class, everybody hated her, and she told this class about... she told us a story about how her very first time teaching, a kid made a noose out of the string for like the window curtains, like the string to pull it down to like adjust it. He made a noose out of that and then pointed at her when she asked, "What are you doing?" because she didn't see that he was making a noose. He held the noose up, pointed it at her, pointed his finger at her and said, "This is for you because you're a shitty teacher." And this kid was in like 6th grade or something. It was crazy. That was a fucked up class. It was fucked up. You're my favorite gremlin, Tony. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And this one is from Capra. Ooh, I didn't notice this beautiful shading on this gem. This is a commissar. I don't know how to pronounce it. from Warhammer 40k, which is some good shit. I'm a sucker. These fucking stripper heels, I love them. I'm a sucker for this fucking shading on this gem here, not gonna lie. I worked as a class aide in a Spanish class once. It was hell. It's not fun being a class aide. I mean, it's kind of fun. Oh, excuse me, only sometimes. You know, from the middle up, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, Capper. From the middle up, looks like a 40k, you know, distinctive 40k. And then you look down and it kind of, these straight up just look like, you know, hooker boots and hooker pants. Like, you should have drawn this guy on a stripper pole, is what I'm saying. You know, I gotta give it a 6 out of 10, if only because he's not on a stripper pole. But I do like his scar, too. I really like giving characters scars. Basically, anytime I make a character in a role-playing game and I get the option to put a scar on them, I always try to put something on their face. I try to give them, like, I don't give them, like, an eye scar, but I give them, like some sort of facial scar. Usually near the eye, but so I'll do it. I'll give them an eye scar only if it doesn't blind the eye. Like, if it's on the outside but doesn't blind the eye itself. That's what I'll do. Gotta draw that fan service, Capper. That's how you make that money. You know, that's how you make that money. Legitimately, though, I'm a sucker for scars. The shading over here is good. Shading everywhere is good. I also like the belt. I would have to be an idiot to not point out the belt. Hold on, let's see something here. Gotta make sure you're not trying to trick me, Capra. Gotta make sure you're not trying to copy and paste these gems. Looks like you drew these two individually of each other and you didn't copy and paste them. I don't know. Are you trying to pull a fast one on me? It's okay. It's okay if you're trying to pull a fast one on me. I won't get mad. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. I didn't have any... You know, that's not true. I have a couple scars, actually. I have a scar from when I got my hand stuck in an escalator when I was a young lad. But that one's faded to the point where you can't even tell it's there. In fact, I don't think it's here anymore. I think it's gone. I'm trying to find it on my hand. Maybe I'm just too dark now to... Because I was a lot paler as a kid. So maybe I'm too dark to see it. But my right hand is completely scarred up from when I took a huge digger down a hill on an electric scooter. Which I've told that story many times on stream. But the belt looks fucking good. I'm trying to remember what this looks like. It looks like something. You know what it looks like? You know what it looks like? It looks like this. It looks just like this. Did you guys do a crossover? What is this? A crossover episodes? Shit, I forgot to do fan art. That's okay, my guy. It's been quite a while since I've done a fan art stream. Just know that you have basically a month until I do this again. Actually, I usually do this on the 20th of every month. And since I'm already technically doing August now, you have basically 2 months to do September, which is good. So you have plenty of time to do fan art, my guy. Don't feel bad. It's a crossover episode. Because the gems were really fun to do. They were all individually painted. Well, I'm glad that you had fun making this. That's really what's important to me. Not whether or not it's, you know, an amazing piece of art, though this is very fantastic. Me and Rin collaborated, it's true. I don't know if I believe you. You're trying to trick me. Mech Grill. That's really funny. You saved it as Mech Grill. Was this originally supposed to be a girl, and then you turned it into Pussum? Or is it supposed to be Grill because Grell is in the background, like as a suit? Also, fantastic job. They're monthly again? Yes, I will be doing these fan art streams monthly again. I had to stop due to working on schoolwork and being in college, and also there wasn't enough fan art going because I wasn't... Not that I'm complaining that you guys weren't making enough fan art. The problem was I wasn't streaming enough because I was working on schoolwork. So you guys weren't able to do anything, you know? Like, there was no fan art like this because I wasn't producing any content for you guys to draw fan art of. But now that I'm going to be streaming regularly, or at least trying to, because I'm out of school now, I've graduated, you know, there's going to be fan art streams every month. Grilly Boy is a robot, and it looks great. Can we get the next theme to be lewd? Safe for work, but still lewd. We could. I mean, lewd is a little... I guess lewd is broad, but broad themes are pretty good. I like to do fairly specific themes, but lewd is good, I suppose. So let's see here. Let's go in on this eye. I wanna take a look. I wanna take a look-see at the at the patterning done on the side. If you zoom in really far, it looks like there's noise on it. If you don't know what that is, it looks like... What did you do here, Capper? It looks really good. It looks like you put noise distortion on it. Noise distortion is just kind of, it's a filter effect, you know, depending on what program you're using, that kind of adds little speckles, kind of like dust, sort of. Next theme should be World War II promotional posters. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea, not gonna lie. What if it was lewd World War II promotional posters? Noise and blurred the lines. Yeah, there we go. I know what I'm talking about. That's what it looks like. It looks like you put noise and blurred it a little bit. It's good! It's good. It's a good touch. It's very good. Little details like that are really great. We make a Tony Chan like how people were making Earth Chans and shit a while back. Oh, that'd be funny. I like specific themes. Sci-Fi. Tony, I'll slay you. Listen, I like specific themes, which is why I picked things like goblins, but if we take a look, we can take a look at the fur. The fur on Pussum looks fucking great. The shadowing on the face, absolutely wonderful. If you his scarf is the, you know, it's the what is this called? It's the straps for the robot to keep him in, which is really fucking good. This is good. This is good. Tapper takes time and care to make his art aesthetically pleasing. That's true. He's got a very specific theme. You know, he's got a very specific aesthetic and style. You know, it's very difficult for me to look at Capra's art and not say, oh, Capra made that. Though that isn't a bad thing at all. I can't tell if this is supposed to be... They look like plasma, almost. They don't look like normal claws. They look like they're... These things kind of look like jets. Like they're coming out of, you know, like they're plasma coming out of jets. I like to imagine that's what they are. Also, I like that he's saying, let's party. Because that seems like something Pussum would say. Pussum doesn't have much of a personality. I guess he does. His personality is purely based on his look, which is his fucking stupid sunglasses and his scarf. So I guess he does like to party. This is really, really funny. Also, I told Capra, I think, or maybe I put it in the fan art channel when he posted this. It kind of looks like, just the general colors and shading is very reminiscent of RPG Maker Battlers. It looks like something I would see in RPG Maker, and that's not a bad thing. Because I love RPG Maker. I fucking love RPG Maker art, too. Gee whiz! Gee whiz! We have a lithe, you know, basically gay boy. I wonder who could have drawn one of those. I wonder who draws lithe gay boys on my streams. Who does that? Who draws lewd gay boys who are covered in fluff all the time? On lined paper specifically. Oh gee, who could it be? It's of course Dingo. By the way, you guys, I encourage you to comment on your own art, you know, as I look through his fucking hair. You know what this looks like? He looks like he's slicking back his hair like he's a fucking Italian mobster. It's very funny. That is very funny. I like that you guys made him green, too. I don't know why Pussum is green. I don't know why Pussum happens to be green. That was the color I chose for him. Oh, I do like his heart. I like the heart on his chest. That's very cute. That's a fucking big belly button. Who draws gay furries? Becca. You use the same word twice in a sentence, and that's not... Who draws gay furries? And you kind of... When you say gay furries, that's like saying, you know, hot fire. Like, you know, it's redundant. Want to play some Overwatch after this stream? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. It depends on if I stream after this and what I'm going to do. You know what game I've been getting into? Speaking of games, I was going to play a game with my buddy Zach yesterday. And we ended up not playing it because, well, we played it for like 10 minutes. We played Absolver, which was free on Steam this weekend, and it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't catching my attention. It wasn't great. So he sent me a copy of Minion Masters, which, if you guys haven't seen it, it's really cheap. It's only $5, and it's a Clash Royale type game. So it's like a card game like Hearthstone, except when you put your cards down, it summons monsters that do stuff on the field, right? And you have to fight other people with your monster cards. It's really fun. It's a really fun game for only $5. I think it's, you know, I think it's worth that price point. It's got really good developers. They update, you know, all the fucking time, and they're really good at talking to people. So, genuinely a good time if you guys are looking for a cheap game to play that's, you know, good. You know, that's really something you could look into. I'll comment on my art. I missed a spot on my Pussum thing, and it's really bothering me. Oh, dude, don't even talk to me about it. Okay, so let me pull up that fire doodad again. So, you see the fire animation? I can see every fucking error that's in this, and they're all errors that I can't fix. They're things that I cannot remove, or else it ruins the rest of the picture. And all of my little animations... So, I made another animation. I exported it, I edited it together, and made it work. And then, after doing all that, I took a final look at it, and I was like, is this good enough to start using on my streams? And one fucking thing, I duplicated one of my layers. So, like, 2 things were showing up when only one of them should. And it looked like shit. But you guys would never have noticed it, but I noticed. And I got so fucking mad, I had to go back and spend, like, 7 or 8 hours, like, re-fucking exporting all of my shit. It was horrible. It was awful. It was horrible. What kind of gaming PC would you recommend? Well, that's an interesting question, because it comes with the implication that gaming PCs, like, I'm going to recommend you a specific one, which is not something I would do. I would recommend that you look for parts and build your own. It's really not that hard. You can honestly do it. If you follow some guides on YouTube, you can do it. You just have to make sure that you follow them very closely, because there are things that beginners will do, like put too much thermal paste, or put one thing in upside down, or you have to be very delicate when doing it. But I would recommend just finding your own parts. I would not say, you know, I wouldn't say, oh, just buy this one. You know, like, don't buy, like, an Alienware laptop. You know, don't ever fucking do that, please. I mean, they're not bad machines, but it's like $1 bajillion for lights, and you can just build your own computer. It's better. I'm glad you appreciate my Anthropussum, Tony. I do like him. I like his very large belly button. I like the, you know, the V. I don't know what this is called, but it's one of those things that people like. He doesn't have a big enough bulge. You know, if you're gonna draw fan art, you better put the biggest fucking bulge on there that you can imagine. Whoa, that's fire, says Claricat. Yeah, that's my new thing underneath my shit on my streams. So, a cheap I'd recommend that's usually cheap. Gaming, yada yada. Tony, furries are double gay. That's true. That's true. That's true. Republic of Gamers parts are good. Is it? Ever put in some RAM? Dude, who needs to put in RAM when you can just download it? Just download all your fucking RAM. My sister bought a $2,000 Alienware and it's useless now. Yeah, it's just not a good idea. Oh good, dead memes. Upstate New York? I mean, that's where I'm moving. Let me tell you, when steamed hams came out as a meme, I took one look at it. I have this really great ability where I can predict shit from a mile away. I can smell a dead meme before it's even born. That's how good I am. I've always been able to do this. And trust me, there will be times where I know something's a dead meme and I'll do it anyway. I still dab. I still dab because it's fucking stupid as shit and I love it. I'll whip. I whip all the time. I'm talking about in real life. I will just whip all the fucking time. No, but I took one look at fucking steamed hams and I was like, this is gonna be dead so fucking fast. And the problem with it is that it's never fucking funny. Ever. The only time I've seen someone legitimately think that steamed hams was super funny was my partner, and that was when they were on a fever of like 150, something crazy high. They were on a huge fever, and that was the time when they thought that steamed ham was funny. That was the only time I've seen someone think it was funny. I'm doing whatever I can to get drunk. Dude, don't buy cheap wine. I mean, actually, here's the difference. You can buy inexpensive wine that's still good, but if you buy cheap wine, that's gonna be shit. I think steamed hams was funny because it wasn't funny. It was kind of funny in that regard. Also, I see your subtle furry ears here. I bet you thought I wouldn't notice that. Also, I do like that the eyebrows are huge. I have huge fucking eyebrows. I have huge fucking eyebrows, dude. I got a haircut the other day, like 2 or 3 days ago. And when I went in for the haircut, we were close to the end of it, and he goes, "Okay, you want me to touch up those eyebrows?" And I was like, I've been coming in here like every 2 months to see you for like 2 years now. Have I ever once allowed you to go near my eyebrows? And he's like, nope. And I was like, I'm much too Portuguese. Don't touch my eyebrows. Fuck off. Oh, jeez. You always know when an art is B-Roy's, because B-Roy puts blush on every character. B-Roy does this. B-Roy does this in all of their art. They'll put blush on a character, and they'll always have their eyes like half open, like this, like seductive come fuck me eyes. That's B-Roy's calling card. Also, I fucking love that they're eating a donut fry. They're just spikes in your hair. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, just spikes in my hair that convenient... Yeah, okay. Just conveniently look exactly like fucking furry ears right next to the fucking furry. And you're gonna tell me that this is... No. Don't... You're not gonna trick me. You're not gonna trick me, dingo. That's a lie, I think, says B-Roy. You know it's true. I notice these things. You guys may not notice these things on your own. Ooh! I don't know what Zeppeli's doing, but he's having... Oh, I see. That's because I made it. That's right. That's part of the... I forgot that happened in the fanfiction. Where Joseph slaps Caesar's ass so hard that Zeppeli in heaven could feel it. I forgot. All of V-Roy's art is seductive. Dingo's upsetty. Dingo's upsetty because I accused him of making me a furry in his art. It's okay, Dingo. It's not the worst thing in the world. You could have drawn pants that look like a diaper, and then I would have accused you of being a diaper fur. It could be much worse. Let's see what's going on here. Mr. Zepp. Oh no. Not Jonathan. Poor Jonathan in heaven. What is this? Oh, Naisu. Ooh. It's fucking great. I'm a furry even when I don't try. Oh. I'm Dio. Tag yourself, I'm Dio. Let's see. I'm gonna be the donut fry. I'm tagging myself as the donut fry. Let's take a look over here at AC/DC. Oh no. Dio no like. That's really funny. That's really fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie, your Dio, he kind of looks like Vanilla Ice. He kind of looks more like Vanilla Ice than he does as Dio. But that's not a bad thing. It is very good though. Mamma mia. Oh my lord. I like the hair, by the way. The hair is really good. I like the shadowing over here, the shading. The hair is very pretty. It's a very nice hair. Hair is really hard to do, you know? You've done this sort of thing where you didn't color in all the hair, right? You've got highlights that, you know, utilize the white. It's kind of trying to see what the right word is here. It's telling me what's happening in the art without it directly telling me. That makes sense. Where less is more in a lot of ways. It's good. It's a good thing to do in your art. Also, he's fucking buff. He's ripped. Good job. Good choices. Good choices all around. Everything is good here. I enjoy all of it. Also, I think it's funny that you drew blue Caesar, but he drew green Caesar. That's really funny. That's really funny. Either one is correct, of course, but I do think it's funny to see the differences. Also, I'm Spartacus, says Jable. That's good shit. I do like the headband also. I'm a sucker for the headband. I need to make myself like a really good one. Also, I'm not gonna lie, when you posted this in the fucking fan art channel of my Discord, I legit had no idea what the fuck you were doing. Why am I a moth? Explain yourself, please. Why am I a moth, B-Roy? I'm not adverse to being a moth. I'd just like to figure out if this was either you did this on your own, or I said something about being a moth and then forgot about it. B-Roy says, when you want to see Lisa fan art, but instead it's Yaoi. Why is Tony a moth? Tony is now a furry. Are moths are furries, technically. I think it's interesting. You know, there's scalies and there's furries, but there isn't one for, like, bugs, I don't think. I don't think people call... I like moth boys. Oh, I see. In that case, I'm very flattered. I'm flattered that you like moth boys, so you decided to draw me as a moth boy. That implies that you like me. I would hope that you guys like me if you're watching my content. You know, I would be upset if you guys watched me because I was just a huge shitter and you wanted to just talk about how much of a shitter I am. Though it'd be very understandable if you did. I am kind of a huge shitter. But that's okay. I like this stance. The main thing here, besides the fact that I'm a fucking moth. I'm just picking on you. It's fine. It's fine. It's just very silly. I do like the stance. The stance is good shit. It looks like the kind of stance that like a bug person would do. I look like some sort of hoodlum. Moth furries are triple gay. That's not true. That's not true. Actually, that might be true. I was gonna say that deer furries and fox furries are triple gay, but then I realized they're not triple gay. They're next tier gay. You know, they're so gay that there's not a word to explain it. Don't kink shame me, father. Kink shaming is my kink. All this art here, good shit, says Capra. No, it's all good shit. Ooh, bye Aeon. That's so Aeon's popping out like right as I get to his art too. We got Sci-Fi Grell. The next one's gonna be very ridiculous. I do like it. He looks like a slime from Dragon Quest. Gotta go before Tony yells at me. Yeah, I figured you out. I figured you out, Infinity Gay.
Is this Infinity Wars, guys? I don't feel so good.
There's a word for bug furries. It's disgusting, says Capra. That's true. That's true. There's actually a really easy way for bug furries, scalies, you know, regular furries. There's a big overarching word for all of them, which is disabled. So if you really, you know, if you have a group of friends and you see, let's say you see a group of friends and one of them's in their fursuit, one's in a partial, one's as a bug, and the other one's a scaly, you just point at them and say, you know, and say you're with someone and you want to, you know, point at them and say, that's my friends. You say, hey, look, that's my group of disabled friends. That's all you have to do. It's as easy as that. But let's, Jesus Christ. Let me actually comment on this fucking art. Stop being such an asshole. All of my friends are, not all of them, but I want to say 80% of my friends are furries, so it's okay. Oh my lord. What level are cat furries? I don't know. They're cats. I let Tony yell at me about the hooker boots. That's true. It's not bad. It's good. It's good shit. I'm always a sucker for claw fingers. And I'm always a sucker for claw fingers when the claws are bigger than the finger itself, like they're wearing the claws, you know, like they're not inherently on the creature, you know? I don't know, it's such a strange thing to say, but I do enjoy it. I do like that you stuck with the sci-fi theme, which is very excellent. It's good shit. I thought the overarching term for furries was Maximo Autismo Capacity. I mean, you can use that for a lot of things, though. You can use that one for a lot of things, like many people who belong to certain fan bases. Watch you want to see me piss off a fuckload of people right now? You can use... What happens? Why does this happen? Whenever I do a fan art stream, I'm just a huge asshole to everybody. I don't know why that is. Maybe just because I'm inherently rude. You could just call a group of Homestuck cosplayers as Maximo Autismo Capacity. That's what you call them. I will say this, there are less and less Homestuck people every year at my local convention, which is good shit. I do like the claws. I really just want to get to the next one, if only because this is what we came here for. This one I would like to point out, when it was posted on my Discord, someone... Who the fuck did this? Give me a second. Give me a second just to see who the fuck did this. Oopsie, I clicked the wrong thing. Who put a fucking eyeball emoji next to this one? God damn it, B-Roy. Fucking B-Roy put an eyeball emoji for like looking at the booty. They're dying because the creator gave up on the series and the game is going nowhere. I mean, I think it's just really old. You know, a fan base can't be around for that long and still maintain like the hype that it once had. It's really difficult for a fan base to do that. You know, you gotta be like Star Wars or some shit. But that, I suppose that is a reason. I've heard that it's, you know, an endangered species now. Not doing this seemed like a waste. Spandex Grell isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Wow, I like the fact that you put him in fucking sci-fi spandex. Oh, also Freckles. I'm a big fan of Freckles, my dude. Good job. If you want to make a character instantly sexier, put a little bit of Freckles. People seem to think that the more Freckles... Let me give you a tip. CGS's fan base will never die. I hope so. I hope that is true. But let me tell you, some people seem to think that the more freckles you add, the better the character looks, and that's not true always. There is a limit to how many freckles you can put on a character before they start to look like shit. And I think less is more when it comes to freckles. If you just put some freckles like on their face, you know, and just a little bit, it's good. Also, wait, you have a Discord server. I do have a Discord server. That's where you can see all of the fan art that is being pulled up right now. It's where you can talk to other people who like my content. And also, I will occasionally post garbage there. So, yes, I do have a Discord. You can get to it on my website, which is on the bottom of the screen. Also, you can... Oh, Capper's already on it. I was about to do that. You can call my bot. Nightbot will come, and he will go ahead and pull up links. There he goes. So you can join the Discord if you want. It's free. You don't really have to do much to join it. It's a good time. Also, if you guys want to keep up with my streams, YouTube is dog shit and doesn't like to post me. Ever. So here's how YouTube works. I don't think it works exactly like this, but I only post videos and I only stream because I work a full-time job. I only do things on the weekends now. Sometimes I'll be off work and be able to do it on Wednesday, but that's not going to happen. So I don't post every single day. Now, if you post every single day, YouTube will throw you in the search algorithm. They'll make sure that people know when your content is coming out. You know, they'll alert people when you're streaming. They'll do all of that shit, right? But because I don't post frequently enough for YouTube to give a shit about me, they don't let people know when I'm streaming. So if you want to know when I'm streaming, you should join my Discord. I will pull it up so you can see what it looks like. Where I've got this announcements section. Come on, get over here. We got this announcements section over here, and I will always post right before I do a stream. I'll sometimes give, you know, alerts ahead of time if it's like a really big deal for a stream. So please join it if you want to keep up with what the fuck is going on. What Tony is trying to say isn't that Doppio is super... No, Doppio is sexy. Let's get that on the table right now. Doppio? Doppio's good shit. And you can't tell me otherwise. Sorry I'm late. I was spending time with my parents. How dare you? How dare you show up late to my stream because you wanted to enjoy your time with your family? How dare you? No, but welcome to the stream. Hi Tony, sorry I'm late to the stream. Man, everybody's showing up late. Fuck you guys. No, I'm just kidding. Have a good time. You guys are right at the end. We are about to end it though. Tony Juan Kanodi. Ooh, this one got scribbled out. I want to see what mistake you made. Well, this Y looks like a number 5, so I think you drew Grell 5 Oda. I can't read what this says, but I think it says Capri Sun. So this is gonna be Grell Foda Capri Sun. That's his new name. Also, what is he doing? Oh, that's a staff. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he had a really long dick for like 2 seconds. Like he had long... Imagine it like he had long legs, right? He's got like no torso. His torso is like this big. His legs cut off, you know, right where the top of the staff is, and then that's where his dick is. It's really... I drew it too small. Grell Yoda. No pun. No pun. Groda, because he looks like a... I really wish that you had drawn him with a long dog. That would have been funny. Also, I'm wearing... I see you tried to give me like boots, but then you shortened them over here so that the boots were in the clothes. But with this outline here, it looks like I'm wearing high heels. Like I'm wearing one of those like 70s heels where like the fish are inside of them. Which, by the way, Stefan, who you drew over here, my buddy Stefan, legitimately wants to get like really fucking big platform shoes. And I don't know when that's gonna happen, but he dresses just like he's in the 70s, but like it's 2018. I'm just giving you a hard time, but this art is really fucking good. Let's see, Emperor Stefan Teen. Okay, there we go. I'm bad at pronunciating things. He looks like he's wearing one of those Rastafarian hats too, which I think is way funnier than imagining that this is his hair. I know that's a cloak, but I want to imagine that he's wearing a Rastafarian hat. I've never seen him in a Rastafarian hat, but I would love if he had one. This is legit how I used to draw lightsaber blades. Yeah, dude, it's easy. I mean, it tells me exactly what it is. Unlimited power. Fucking Stefan. I'll have to send Stefan, you know, I'll have to send him a message that says that, you know, this art is up and he should take a look at it. He always loves looking at art that you guys make, especially if it's got him in it. Not that he's, you know, self-centered, but it's always good that he can have art of himself. It makes him feel good. I'm all for Stefan wearing those shoes. He dresses very wonderfully. He's a snappy dresser. He looks good every day. But you have to understand that despite the fact that he looks so good, his fucking outfits are so weird. they're so fucking weird, like, given the time period. They're so old. All the clothes he wears is, like, really old and, like, weird and straight out of the 70s, just like I said, because he loves the 70s. He fucking loves the 70s so much. But he looks good, so it's okay. All guys with long hair need Rasta hats. It's law. It is the law. It is the law. He's been on the run from the law for a while. I do like this one fucking big-ass horn. I'm a sucker for asymmetry. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Where one thing is, you know, different than the other thing, directly mirroring it. So I'm a sucker for that. I'm gonna draw so much more spandex grell. That's what happens when I talk shit. I get you know, spandex grell. Oh lord, this stuff is good. I'm glad to be doing fan art streams again. I'm glad to be receiving such lovely art from you guys. Remember that I'll be trying to do this on the 20th of every month, but I am moving to New York in 11 days. So streams are going to be a little weird this month. You know, and any Patreon streams I'm supposed to do this month might be late, and I might have to do them at the beginning of the next month. But this month's going to be a little fucky is what I'm saying. So the next fan art stream is not going to be on the 20th of this month, but later. People decided to yell down my stairwell and ask me if I was alive. My answer was yes. Exposing Stefan. I remember that chat box. Oh lord. Let me read through the chat. Tony comes back with a New York accent. Oh my lord. I wish I had a thick accent. That would be funny. But thank you guys for joining me on this stream. I am happy that you guys are here. I don't know if I will be streaming later today. I very well might. If I do, it probably won't be till later. I am very tired from working a full week of work, getting tons of shit done. I work for basically 12 hours. Because it takes me, I gotta wake up, you know, at 6 every morning and get ready. Because I have an hour to get ready, and then I leave for work at 7 and get there at 8. Because it takes an hour for me to get to work. So I work for 11 hours, because then I work a full 8-hour work week. And then I have to take another hour to drive back. So it's 11 hours, you know, which is a lot. So I'm tired. But I will probably try and stream later today. I am glad that you guys decided to post art. I'm happy to have you guys here. I am happy to be streaming again. But no, we're not cutting it short. This is all the fan art that I got. So it's not like I can stretch this out anymore. But I hope you guys had a good time. I'll see you on the next stream. Have a great rest of your day.